I know. I love that I'm watching and all of a sudden there's like, you slowly bring a chicken tender up to your mouth and bite. And I'm like, it's not picking up on the mic.
It's two books, one cup, the podcast you won't believe. Where two books enter and one book leaves. One winner, one cup, one loser, one cup, or something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that.
Welcome to Two Books, One Cup, a place where we debate over who has the best thing. On this episode, we have the normal Ben from Words About Books, also Words About Occult Books, that he does with his wife. And we also have Gertie from the Glenn Nuzzlehouse Enterprises. I'm not prepared. Here we're debating who's got the best things and to win the coveted cup. And I'll give a brief history of the cup. Initially, Elton, who is not here on this episode, he's having an anniversary with his wife right now. So God bless them.
He's on a prisoner exchange in Delaware.
Prisoner exchange, which just also happens to land on their anniversary.
It was convenient. That's why he's there.
There you go, exactly. She's like, where are you going to take me? Where are we going? He's like, well, it's a specific place. It doesn't seem romantic at first, but we can make it romantic. Elton finds the cup behind a Wendy's. He had rich people like Bill Gates emailing him to get the cup, but he won't give it up. It has a wooden base where Caesar has carved his name into it and apparently peed on it. Gertie bedazzled it. Then Elton got it again and coated it with nickel for $20. I finally got it, and I tied a woman named Gretchen to it. She smokes cigarettes, and her grandkids won't talk to her. Elton got it and released Gretchen to Canada for better health care and put broken Rolex parts all over on the lips. Then Glenn got Gretchen back right as she was becoming a cult leader. Then Ben joined the show, and Ben got it and got Gretchen and the cup after they hiked the Appalachian Mountain Trail and went to the wrong Delhi hostel. Then Gretchen was taken by the hill folk, did not decorate the cup, but it is cursed. It can do things like curdle milk and cows. Ben and Elton took Gretchen to Hershey Park to get it covered in chocolate when they both won jointly. Putin bugged Elton for the cup, and Elton told him to look in Poland. But actually, he had it, and he put Putin's message engraved around the base, while Gretchen was changed to it. Jesus, this is getting long. And then he sent it to the wrong Gertie, Tiny Puss. Gertie got it, paid for a train with a smoking section to get the cup back to Minneapolis. Is that it? Because you were sick, so you didn't tell us what you did with the cup.
Yeah, so I put her on an Amtrak with the smoking section back to Minneapolis, and made sure that as she was passing through, she stopped for some deep dish in Chicago.
Then after that, I won the cup, and which I was told that I can have it provisionally as soon as the holiday that's a really big deal here in the Midwest called Hubert H. Humphrey's Night of Ghouls picks up.
We all know it.
Yeah, I know. You've learned a lot about it since you moved here. And once it picks up, then I can officially say that I won the cup on that episode. But right now it's provisional. So all I'm allowed to do is put it outside and put candy in it, which means that Gretchen's standing next to it because she's chained to it, smoking cigarettes, telling the kids, don't take too much candy. I don't like your costume. What are you supposed to be? But then she got abducted by cryptid hunters that are a real big deal in Minneapolis. They thought she was some kind of weird human elk or something and stole her. So the cup's gone because it's attached to her. Most of the candy was on the ground, so I was able to save that. But now the cup's missing. This week, we've got Gertie up against Ben. We are going to introduce the things that you guys are going to argue over on this episode. Ben, let's start with you. This is a redo of an episode that was lost. So the topics, we already know what they're going to be. But for the listeners, tell them what yours is.
Well, for the listener,
listener.
Mm-hmm. My topic is Topo Chico flavored seltzer water. It is I would say the brand of kings, princes, businessmen. It is a little bit more flavorful than your typical Perrier or your bubbly. And I think the difference is there's just a little bit of fruit juice in there.
Just
and
a
I think
hint,
that
you'd say?
I think that little bit of fruit juice is going to put it right over the top.
Give it that winning edge. All right, then moving over to Gertie. Gertie, what is your topic?
So, as we all know, December 25th was always a time for, giving presents and drinking hot cocoa. But it wasn't until 2015 when December 15th was really given a purpose. And that purpose is to fall in love with ghosts. My topic is the movie The Spirit of Christmas.
I love that. Is this the release date of that show that you're talking about?
Yeah, it came out in 2015.
Yeah, see, when we recorded this the first time, you had your topics, but, were you as well-versed in the details? But now there's been months since that lost episode, and boy, you've come back armed.
I've had time to think about it, and I've thought about it every day.
Oh, dear. I have not.
All right,
I don't believe that. I think you give Topo Chico at least a passing thought every day.
Unfortunately, today was Liquid Death.
Oh, he's moved on to Liquid Death.
You flipped and you flopped.
You flipped. You've already put it into the lore.
Is that
of
their
our
water
D&D
or is that
episodes.
their seltzer?
That's the seltzer, the Black Kid.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's all right. It's plain.
Let's not get excited. It's just water.
It doesn't have
all
the
right,
fruit
let's do
juice.
the ceremonial flipping of the Zin to decide who goes first. There's heads and there's tails. Do you both want heads? How?
Yeah.
I think that would probably be best.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense.
It's tails. So the first person to speak gets to go first.
Oh, it's a long time to have dead air.
Oh, there you go. Ben goes first. All right, Ben, introduce your topic. Lay out your argument.
All right. So, like many Americans, I was raised to think it was perfectly normal to drink no more than 2 Mountain Dews a day. And as I grew into adulthood, that addiction to sugar sort of turned toxic, I might say. I think a lot of people struggle with that. And I needed to cut the sugar. I always thought of soda as a beverage, that doesn't even, not even food, doesn't count. Can't have calories, it's liquid.
That's true.
Turns out,
Fluid.
scientists have discovered liquids can contain calories. And many of them do. And soda is a big offender there. So I decided to cut soda in favor of seltzer water, which is like soda without the sugar. It's water that hurts. And
Oh, it hurts?
yeah, it's like spicy water. So I've tried every seltzer brand, I would say. Certainly at least 5. I've tried your bubblies, your Perriers, your Liquid Deaths.
Pellegrino? Have you?
Oh yes, I
partaken?
have.
Okay.
I'm
The
well
finest.
versed.
Okay.
Yep, well versed in the Pellegrino. And I one day I discovered the magical Topo Chico, which has flavor, unlike so many of them. And it gets that flavor by just a little bit of fruit juice. Now, you do pay the price of 10 calories, whereas most seltzer is 0. But if you just jump up and down a couple of times, it evens out. So chug your Topo Chico, jump up and down a couple of times. You're golden. Yeah, and so I think the thing that Topo Chico really has going for it, in addition to the flavor, is also bubble consistency.
Oh, here we go.
Because I think you're going to find that different seltzers have different levels of carbonation. You're going to want to contact your local seltzer sommelier to help gauge where your particular consistency falls. We're all different. But for me, Topo Chico provides a rich, smooth bubble consistency. Tiny bubbles that just tickle the taste buds and dance on your tongue, you know? And I guess what I'm saying is Topo Chico is going to save us from obesity. It could be the biggest thing since Ozempic.
Oh, well, as judge and also host, I'm personally a bubbly man. I like a cheap, dirty water. The bubbles are harsh. They cut the inside of your mouth as it goes down. The flavor is a little too strong, but it's cheap. It's so cheap. Usually when we go to our grocery store, you can get 3 for like a low price because they're constantly on sale all the time. And it's got no calories is where I'm going with that. So you're going to have to defend this calorie angle on your Topo Chico.
I think Topo Chico may not be an everyday seltzer. It may not be. Look, if you just want to get, it's like with alcohol. If you just want to get hydrated fast, sure, go for a couple of cans of bubbly. But if you want to enjoy the experience, I think it's worth a little jumping up and down, and I think it's worth a little extra money to get yourself a nice Topo Chico. You can even get them in nice glass bottles. The bubbly doesn't come in a nice glass bottle. There's a whole experience. I know you're an Apple man, and Steve Jobs.
Yeah,
Steve Jobs, of course, said that everything, the whole, from the minute the customer receives the product, the experience started, and it starts with the packaging. Bubbly. Okay. Has a disgusting, gross can. It's monocolored. There might be a couple of circles on it. It's got bubbly on it, spelled wrong.
Yeah, that's part of its charm.
Topo Chico, you could get yourself a nice glass bottle, twist off cap. You twist it off, it fizzes. You see the bubbles through the glass. And then you can just do a gentle 45-degree angle pour into a cup of your choosing. And all of a sudden, you're royalty. You're transported.
Okay, well, he has made quite the opening salvo. Gertie, you're up.
You know what else has 0 calories and dances on the tongue? A ghost lover.
That's a word for it.
If you're worried about things being too calorically dense during the winter time, you're watching your little figure. This movie's perfect for you because it has almost no substance. It's good for the waistline.
It's the popcorn of... Is it a Hallmark movie?
It is, yeah, because it's long. There's a lot of stuff that happens. I don't think it's Hallmark. It's one of those movies that just feels like it came out of nowhere. It's on Prime Video right now, so I think it's kind of unaffiliated.
An ABC Family original.
Is it?
No, I don't know.
Oh, probably. That would make sense, though. I would believe it.
Except it's not a Netflix one.
Yeah. It feels very much, it has the quality of a movie that's made by a streaming service for a streaming service. Mm-hmm. It's got everything you expect, right? You want bubbles, you want gentle flavor, you want to have to only jump up and down like 10 times to make it worth it, just to break even. You've got your lawyer she agrees to work over the holidays because she wants to get a leg up in her industry.
So that's a standard premise in most holiday movies. So that's like the water in
Yeah.
this Topo Chico scenario. That's your base.
And then you have a beautiful Vermont man who just wants to enjoy his inn. The only catch is that he's a ghost. He's been dead for like 100 years. And through their time together, they both learn to love Christmas.
Oh.
Those are the bubbles of life, my friend.
I was going to say, so when Ben talks about consistency of bubbles, he doesn't like bubbly because the bubbles are too harsh. It's too brute force. What consistency of bubble is this ghost additive that you've got to this story?
It starts off harsh. They're both harsh at first because it's her goal to sell the inn, and no one's been able to do it because it's haunted by this hot ghost. So she is harsh. She says, "This isn't haunted. You know, get out of this inn. Whatever. Move on. You're not a ghost, I think." And he says, "I only have a week to be on this mortal plane of existence before I have to go back to the ether." They don't really explain. He just doesn't exist for the majority of the year. He only has this 1 week that he can be alive, or 2 weeks. And he can eat food and hang out at his inn.
Do you think that he, like, when he's not there for that week, does he just exist in a white room for the rest of the year? Or do you think that all of a sudden it just snaps and it's another week? So for him, it's a perpetual, almost Christmas thing where he's constantly eating food. He doesn't go without.
Yeah, that's his whole existence. I don't think he exists
What's he
during the
complaining
off
about?
season.
Yeah, I was going to say, then he's fine.
Yeah, that's all
Then
he
he's fine.
experiences. Yeah.
He doesn't know that, like, 11 months have gone by. He doesn't know the difference. What's he
No,
complaining
he has
about?
no clue. I don't know. Everything. Well, he was murdered. So I guess he's a little bent out of shape over that. So that's a big plot point. They have to figure out who murdered him. And then there's another evil presence that's haunting the inn that turns out to be kind of a nothing burger. So you're drinking your Topo Chico and you're like, oh, this maybe has too much flavor. And then you're like, no, it's fine. Everything's fine. And then you finish it and go back to your life. And, that's really the essence of this movie.
Oof. Okay. Well, with that, let's get into the dirty questions. They're appropriate questions. The nitty gritty, I guess is what I don't know what I'm trying to say. Ben.
Yes, sir.
If you want people in the world to enjoy this beverage, are you only catering to people who are upper class? Or is this a beverage that you want someone in like a small town in Poland that doesn't have much money to be able to also enjoy? Like, is this something everyone should have, and how do they embrace it? Or is this, like you described it, as an upper class sit back and enjoy kind of situation? Is this only for people with yachts? How do you get other people to drink this?
I think I would go back to the Apple comparison.
Oh, here we go.
Is the iPhone only for the upper class?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it is a premium product, but it is affordable for the average consumer. Don't help them, Shy.
Can I just jump in and say, only if you get one that's used, like the iPhone 10, compared to the iPhone 17 that's out now, then yeah, it's reasonably priced. I think your Apple comparison is not a great comparison.
I think
You're losing me.
It's kind of like how a phone company is going to let you roll that into your bill, so you don't realize how much it actually cost. It's gonna just be like an invisible $20 every month for the next 5 to 7 years. And
So what's the invisible cost of Topo Chico?
that, I think, is less invisible and more real in that it does cost more than other seltzers. But
Knew it.
but less than a soda. So we're trying to bridge a gap here, because I imagine many people are addicted to sugary drinks, sugary beverages, and they're all getting expensive. But Topo Chico has the advantage on them Quite frankly, it's not competing with other seltzers. It's competing with something better. It's competing with soda. And versus a soda market, it is it's pretty shy. Mashing a bag. No, versus a soda market, it's pretty competitive, I think. And so that's what I would say. Really, is you got to think outside the seltzer with Topo Chico.
Okay.
Outside the seltzer.
I was going to ask. You said that you started out as a two Mountain Dew a day in your youth. How young were you when you experienced that?
Oh, I would say like 14 to 15. No, the effects of soda hit me like a truck. By college, I gained the freshman 30. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
They had Mountain Dew on tap at my college, so yeah.
Did you ever have soda before that, like when you were younger?
Yes, for sure.
Like a lot, or not very often?
I'd say probably at least one a day. We didn't know back then. We didn't know it was really any different than water.
You lived a sheltered life. When I was a kid, and this is not an exaggeration, my mom would go out and buy the big 24 case thing of Coca-Cola, put it in the fridge, and we could drink like as many a day as we wanted. Like I could seriously drink like 12 in a day if I wanted to. And if we ran out in the middle of the day, she'd pretend to be all fussy and mad and get up and go buy another 24 pack of Coca-Cola. So there was just a constant steady stream of Coca-Colas. We'd have half drank ones just sitting around the living room or in our bedrooms and stuff. And we for real did not realize it was unhealthy for you. Like it didn't occur to her in the 80s.
No, it's liquid.
Yeah, exactly.
It just goes down the drain.
Yeah. Well, I mean, calories are chunky. So it's like, I don't taste them.
Right.
There's no
You have
grit
to
in my
chew
mouth.
calories.
Yeah, it doesn't give you any kind of full feeling or anything like that.
No. But the stomach issues I had as I got into my 20s from drinking that many Cokes all day long, every day, from like the age of 5 or something, all the way through. And then I realized, like, oh, this is really bad for you. That's especially when people said you can use it to clean car batteries. And I was like, holy shit, this has been coursing through my stomach and my intestines ever since I was just like a baby. So, yeah, to hear that you had maybe one a day, that's cute. And you were concerned about your 2 Mountain Dews a day? Come on, man. You've never really lived.
What kind of commentary is this?
I don't know. I just want to...
You just wanted to belittle Ben real quick.
kind of want to belittle you little pretty boy.
You're not better than me. I'm the judge.
That's interesting. Gertie,
They're coming
how
for
many
you.
sodas did you drink a day?
0. My mom wouldn't let me have cereal or yogurt because of sugar. My mom has an eating disorder.
Oh,
God. Okay.
Yeah.
that's kind of...
So 0. I started drinking soda outside of the house after I was an adult. And I could control what I ate.
All right, I just want to get a little soda backstory. I wanted to know the struggles that Ben had leading up to the day that he's like, Topo Chico, it's competing with soda. Gertie, do you think your show would appeal to both elderly grandmothers, retired moms, or and then also at the same time, does it reach across the aisle to college students, that it would appeal to everyone? Or is it just people that watch a lot of Hallmark movies and smoke cigarettes in their house while drinking that kind of powdered coffee that you can have?
So me.
Yeah, I guess. So they don't let you smoke in the house anymore.
People exactly like me. I would say there's something for every age group in this movie, because you have this mystery thriller aspect, which we know old people love. And then there's this honoring of what came before, which we know old people love. And then there's a good-looking ghost, which everyone loves.
Old people aspire to be.
Old people aspire to be a good-looking ghost. Absolutely. There's betrayal that's easily forgiven and apologized for, like big-time betrayal. So there's as the lawyer lady is falling in love with this ghost, she sees the scarier ghost, not really a corporeal form, it's just like a black smudge. And she says, "Don't scare me like that." And he said, "I didn't do it. That wasn't me." They said, "There's another ghost." And it is. It's the ghost of the guy who killed the love interest ghost. And he says, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I killed you, but I regret it." And the ghost is like, "Okay, it's fine. I forgive you." That's a scene in the movie.
Get out of my hotel now.
Yeah.
That's
everything's
amazing.
fine. And then they cross over. And then once he lets go of that, his wife, he's trudging through the snow, and there's a Christmas party at his house, which is now an inn, right? But back when he died, he sees this party, and he sees his wife being comforted by that guy that, his brother, maybe? I don't know.
Wow.
And then he dies. He doesn't know who snuck up behind him and killed him. So he's been walking around for 2 weeks at a time every year, apparently, otherwise just not existing, with all this anger. And he finally lets it go. And then his wife is also a ghost and shows herself to him and says, "You can come with me now. We can be together." And he hesitates, and she goes, and she looks at the lawyer lady and goes, "I know what you want." And then he just chooses to not cross into the light. He just stays.
See, that's a little more shocking to me than him forgiving his killer.
Yeah. The fact that he looked his wife in the face and said, "I'd rather not go to the afterlife with you. I want to stay with this one."
She's younger.
That I've known for 2 weeks. She's a lot younger. You're like 130 at this point.
Exactly.
And she didn't even betray him or anything. He was just murdered.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it was a misunderstanding what he saw out on the porch, and then he died. So he was all fucked up for like 100 years over nothing, which old people love.
They are resentful.
That's a
bitter.
That's a
That's
pastime.
why they always watch
I'd
Fox
say.
News and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna have a follow-up question that I'm gonna lob over to Gertie. Does your thing? Is it sexy, like movie sexy? Does it have action? Is there fights? Is there hot sex scenes? Is there car explosions? Anything cool like that? Ben, you better get ready because you're going to get the same question.
No, like a piano plays mysteriously, and that's kind of scary until you see that it's the hot ghost.
Okay.
And there's, again, that, black little shadow thing. Which is scary until it's just some guy who's like, "Yeah, sorry I killed you."
There was no punches or fights when that guy
no
came
punches.
back?
No fights. A murder that's quickly forgiven. And they have a Christmas party to celebrate the inn, and all of the townspeople come, and they look at the pictures of the ghost love interest. His name is Daniel. They're like, "Oh, you're so handsome. Too bad he never got to meet his son." He's like, "My son?" He didn't know he had a son. "Oh, yeah. They named the son after him." And it, heals him, I guess.
Wow.
Ben.
Yeah.
What about Topo Chico could you consider action-packed, sexy, dramatic? Yeah.
You're going to twist that cap. And there's going to be a little bit of pressure building up underneath it. And you're going to feel that. And then right when the seal breaks, you're going to hear. And then the fizz, the satisfying fizz, as it all rushes to the top.
Wow.
And even the name Topo Chico, I think, screams sex in some Latin language. And let's compare, bubbly.
Oh,
Topo
God.
Chico.
It
What about
depends.
Polar.
What about
Polar.
Polar.
You're wearing a dense winter coat. You're looking at polar bears, which
You're a
are
bear. You're a bear shifter.
which are deadly.
You become a bear.
You
You drink some polar, you become a bear. You ravage your wife.
Well, I'm gonna question the science on that. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I feel like I got to defend bubbly, the common man's. It's the Pabst Blue Ribbon of bubbly water, or carbonated waters.
But is it sexy? Is Pabst Blue Ribbon sexy?
No, but like if you're in Paris and you've had a long flight, you're there for a business trip, and then you go to a bar, and then like some very well dressed Frenchman at the bar looks at you and goes, bubbly, like that. It's kind of a British accent. I don't know where I'm going with this, but like there's ways to pull off bubbly. Polar, I don't think any accent is going to help. So
polar. But yeah, if you're at a resort in Tijuana and they pull up on you with a little bit of Topo Chico, then you're all of a sudden like Topo Chico is the reggaeton of seltzer. It combines all of that Latin sun and fun and just raw sexual charisma.
Have you seen Daddy Yankee?
What the hell is that?
Like the
You've
man?
never laid eyes on Daddy Yankee.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Ever. If you're going to say that
Yankee
that's
is.
pure sex. If you're going to
That's
bring
the
reggaeton into this.
That's the Despacito guy. Shy as a question. You have
That
a
is
question?
Luis Fonsi. I know my Puerto Rican man.
Shy. I don't think the mic can pick you up. I'm sorry.
I can hear Shy saying things. It's just not crisp enough for me to hear it.
She said that she wanted to throw something at me for comparing reggaeton to my stupid fizzy water.
I'm glad that you said reggaeton, because at first when you said it, I thought you said Peloton. I don't know why I thought you said that. I'm like, what the hell does a Peloton got to do with high class and also...
Actually,
Peloton has a lot
does
to do with
track.
high class, yeah.
Yeah, no, Peloton and Topo Chico go together a whole lot more than Topo Chico and reggaeton.
Sure.
That's true. I'll concede that.
So it is the Apple product of the drinking world, much like Peloton is the Apple product of the fitness. Gertie, let's go to a commercial break.
Round, round, get around, I get around. Now, running on a street near you, an RTA bus. See it, encounter it.
What's that, Sheriff?
I never seen anything like it before on these streets.
Maybe it's one of those unidentified objects.
Hello, police. My sister Lily just disappeared into an unidentified object in Richton Park. Oh, please do something.
Arlington Heights has sighted large brown, blue, and silver unidentified
The objects have now shown up in Bensonville. They sure seem to be able to get around.
Unidentified objects throughout area from Waukegan to Joliet, Oak Park to Aurora. Proceed to identify.
Look, Sheriff, there are people on that thing.
But everyone looks so relaxed, so comfortable.
Maybe it's a solution to our problems of getting around to stores and schools and train stations. I'd like to go on board and have an encounter of this kind.
You have to experience it to believe it. An RTA bus, now running on a street near you.
All right, welcome back to the show. That advertisement, I hope, has inspired you to do more of whatever it was offering. Was I going to ask Gertie a question? And that question was going to be... Oh, here we go. This will be easy. The hero's journey. It's always my fallback. I imagine we're not going to go through this again, but hero's journey, for anyone that doesn't know what it is just basically Star Wars. Little boy leaves his home, has an adventure, comes back different, but everything's better. Who has the hero's journey in your show? Or is there a hero's journey? Is it
There
the
are
woman?
several.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so our main character, the lawyer, she decides that she is going to buy the inn and quit her job in the city as a big lawyer. So she's going to own the inn to protect it. So she, gives up her career hopes and dreams for a ghost. And she says, I'll be here, for those 2 weeks, once a year, every year. And the ghost, forgives his murderer and decides not to go to the afterlife, which is something of a hero's journey.
Sure.
Okay. In order to to stay on this plane of existence, I guess year round, theoretically, but he's still dead. He doesn't come back to life or anything. He's still dead.
Yeah, that's kind of problematic.
It's pretty problematic.
The woman loves this man.
Yeah.
Apparently for his mind.
Well, they can touch.
Oh, can they touch?
Yeah, because during those 2 weeks, he's corporeal, so he can play the piano, he can eat food. He can enjoy all that, this plane of existence has to offer him.
I've read about this. It's called materialization. His body's made of ectoplasm, channeled by the medium. Yep.
Leave a sample in the jar, please.
A classic line from
the Legend
of
thick
Hell
with
House.
Ectoplasm.
Yep.
And she loves it.
Does it mean he's gushy when you touch him?
He might be. I don't know.
Ectoplasm.
He's like a waterbed, but he's sewn together to be like a human. So you can like squeeze his little fingers.
According to Arthur Conan Doyle, ectoplasm's whatever you need it to be.
That's
so it can turn into any texture. Yeah, it's non-Newtonian. Like if you flick it, it becomes concrete.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, don't punch it. Move in smooth and soft towards it. But also, you could grab his wrist and squeeze it, and then it just makes his head suddenly get bigger. I'm sure things like that work out.
Exactly. There was a scene like that in the movie.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
So they can make coitus, but only for like certain time of the year. So like for the rest of the time, he's just floating around invisible or transparent.
So the suggestion at the end is that since he didn't go to the afterlife and he broke the curse by finding out who killed him and forgiving them, he can just be there permanently.
Oh.
On the grounds.
Oh, but he can't
But
leave.
he's a ghost. No, so she's gonna, continue to live and get old and he'll just be a ghost, and then she'll die, I guess, and then maybe they'll both go to the afterlife.
A haunting
But they
of Hill
really
House.
don't go that far. As they get as far as he had the opportunity to cross over and he decided not to. She's standing at the gate and she's kind of crying. It's bittersweet because he moved on, which is what she wanted, but she also fell in love with him and she didn't get the chance to tell him. And then he comes back and picks her up and spins her around, and that's the end of the movie. So you can only imagine that what their life looks like now that she owns the inn and he can be there all the time. And he doesn't sleep. It's like a weirder version of Twilight.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like Star Wars, but...
No, not at all. And also, yeah, he just sits there and watches her sleep. Just like, don't die. Or hurry up and die. One of the two. Probably hurry up and die is what he thinks.
Yeah, one or the other.
He could kill her.
He should kill her. It would make it a more interesting movie.
So if he's ectoplasmic all the time or just one time of the year, even though he's there forever now?
They don't have they don't speak to any form changes post curse break.
Okay. So
So
he
he's-
could put like a roller skate at the top of the stairs and finish her off.
He always could have done that. Yeah.
There's more to this story.
When I
that
think
wasn't being told.
lore-wise, maybe she's become a medium and is able to use her mediumistic power to stabilize his ectoplasmic form.
Sure.
That's probably what happened. Yeah, there was never any curse. He thought there was a curse, but there wasn't. He just needed her.
He needed a woman to solve his problems for him. Like fix him, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Ben, Topo Chico, does it have a hero's journey of any type? I imagine with flavor.
I can do this on as many episodes as you want to do this. There's a young boy in rural Mexico. He has nothing to his name, only an inheritance. of land with a mountain spring on it and access to a carbonation device.
What does that device involve? This like old timey, I'm imagining scenario. Is it like a bicycle with like a rope tied to like a barrel? How is he carbonating it?
Yes, there are. There's many simple machines involved. There's gears, there's chains, there's cogs, all turning, and they. He has the idea to carbonate the water from the mountain spring. And he tries. He takes his new sparkling water to the market. Doesn't succeed. There's just too much competition. It's a real dark night of the soul moment. But then he encounters.
Sorry, there's too much competition. Like he gets like, oh boy, I'm gonna take this to market. And his dad's like, well, you take the good bike then. And then he gets a little basket on his bike. He gets there and there's just tons of people selling carbonated water.
There's a Frenchman on the dock, hawking Perrier. There's the Nordic peoples there with the Polar.
Oh, boy.
Everybody is trying to. It's like Old Man in the Sea.
Sure.
Everybody's trying to catch a fish, but yeah, he's trying to do his best. But he finds an old man. As a matter of fact, he finds an old man in a cave, and he thought, like, well, nobody ever talks to this old hermit, but he does. And the old hermit tells him, you know what the other things don't have? Just a little bit of fruit juice. If you put here's one lime, do a whole batch,
but make this lime, spread it out across 12 different bottles of Topo Chico.
Yes,
don't put all of it in one.
And he does, and that's the secret. No greed. No, it's the middle path. He is
Obi-Wan Kenobi moment.
Yeah, he is neither the ascetic nor the indulgent. He walks the middle path, as the old man told him. And he puts just a little bit of lime juice in each bottle, and the market is blown away. Others leave in rage. They come back with the armies of their various nations, and now it is up to the boy to rally a resistance. And I won't bore you with the details, but he wins. And
but he wins. I was just gonna say, does this involve like an army of what would be Jawas in this situation? And also
a lot of
the Aztec.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of Aztec. It's an Aztec inspired magic system.
Okay.
And there's a llama or two.
Battle llamas? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The Alpacalypse squad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Mexican boy was Montezuma 1. And he was nearly fatally injured in battle. But then the naturally sparkling water from the spring healed him.
Oh,
his legend.
Him.
Yeah, his legend has reached even Gertie. So
I googled it, and that's what it said.
So yeah, he won. He wins, and he's changed, and the world has changed because now Topo Chico is in almost every. I wanted to get one for this episode, but it wasn't at the gas station I went to that time. But it's in almost every gas station now, which is where the common man goes.
Look at you, bringing it all around full circle. I know, I think I want to keep asking you for Hero's Journey things just because you wing it so beautifully every time I ask you. This is the second episode where I've mentioned Hero's Journey, and then you always pull it off. All right, final arguments. Gertie, your final argument. Your heart's not in this, is it? I don't see any passion behind those eyes.
It's the redo. It's the redo nature.
Yeah.
I'm sick of hearing myself talk about it.
We should have redone this episode with like all of us doing accents. Go ahead.
That's a really good idea. Let's
made it more fun.
do that.
Made it new, but yeah. Do you want to do this episode again?
I do.
Funny
really badly.
This is the forever episode.
Every time Elton's gone, we just keep doing this episode.
Yep.
That'd be really funny. Okay. If you are struggling to find any sort of joy in this coming season, look no further. You have in front of you, it's a love story, it's a mystery, it's a little bit of horror because there's a ghost. There are multiple ghosts. Many ghosts. Scary. Many ghosts.
You turned into Trump.
I have the best ghosts.
You got the best ghosts.
It's got a hotel.
This movie is bigly spooky, bigly sexy. Watch this movie. Enjoy it. Feel the bubbles of romance on your skin. Not down your throat. Just on the skin. Just topical.
That's it? Okay. I like how you just kind of like end on like your voice has gone high, like you're reaching an apex and you're about to do something and you're just done talking.
I'm done talking.
Okay. Ben, you're going to have to unmute yourself after these. What are you eating? Crackers?
I know every once in a while you watch him like slowly bite a chicken tendy so it doesn't make noise.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was my favorite thing in the world. Like out of nowhere. And it's almost like you're eating a shrimp, you know? It's just like it's a very cartoon motion.
When you
We could have paused so you could have dinner.
no,
That's true.
when you do God, this year 6 hours on Hulk Hogan with Nate, you learn how to eat on the mic.
Yikes, 6 hours.
Did you do like an in-depth biography of Hulk Hogan?
Okay, so he does this thing because I do October. I always do horror stuff in October. So he's doing this thing we call Nate's Nightmare November, where he gets to cover all the stuff he likes that I don't like, which is largely wrestling. And
That's weird.
and
That's really funny.
we were supposed to do a book about Donkey Kong. That was supposed to be the first one. And he comes on the mic and he's like, I knew we were doing one of Hulk Hogan's biographies, but I thought it was later in the month. And he comes on and he's like, oh yeah, no, sorry. And he starts playing Hulk Hogan's entrance music. And then he's like, we're doing Hulk Hogan now. And I was like, okay, so we do Hulk Hogan's biography, My Life Outside the Ring by Hulk Hogan. And that takes 4 hours to get through. He goes all through Hogan's life, according to him, which is bullshit. And then the next book...
It's a known liar.
The next book was supposed to be about the wrestler Mick Foley, who was Mankind. And I was like, okay, we're doing Mick Foley. I mean, he's at least a better person, you know, so I don't really care about his career, but at least it won't be as depressing. And he's like, yeah. I was going to do that, but actually, and then Hulk Hogan's entrance music plays again, and he's like, he wrote 2 books.
Hulk Hogan wrote 2
That's
books.
honestly so funny. Also, the presentation is pristine. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
The fake out.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it's terrible. He was a
So
really
you're in
bad
hell.
man. Yeah. But
I've never.
Is he still alive?
no.
Hulk Hogan? No, he's been dead. He died like this year?
Yeah.
And he's horrible, sexist, racist, just every bad quality a man can have. I never liked him because back in the 80s, I had to go to my grandparents' house for Christmas, big long road trip. And then you get there and all they would ever do is watch wrestling. Because in Minnesota, for some reason, wrestling was a really big thing before like WWE came along or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a little independent thing. So there was like this Minnesota-based wrestling thing. And Hulk Hogan was based out of the Midwest for a while, I guess. So all of a sudden, I'm sitting there just bored off my ass, watching these people throw each other around. Even as a kid, like a really young kid, I knew that this isn't real. Yeah. Because you can see them fake hit each other. And I'm like, this isn't real. Why are my grandparents watching this? My grandpa was a war hero. Why is he watching this? And so then all of a sudden they say, like, okay, coming up. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Because
Gertie's
of this.
showing a picture of him Hulk Hogan ripping
How
his shirt.
could you not want to look at this?
He looks like a wet peach.
No, I asked. He looks like a hot dog in the microwave.
Yeah,
he looks like
exactly.
hot dog skin. Yeah.
Yeah, he's wet.
But yeah, so then then they say, like, okay, up next is whoever, and the Hulk Hogan. And as a kid, I'm like, oh, they got like the Hulk. It's going to be the Hulk, right? Like the Hulk, or somebody dressed as the Hulk or something Hulk-based. This is going to be awesome. And it's just this guy. Like you said, he looks like a wet hot dog. Just waddles out on the stage, and he rips his shirt, and he's got crazy eyes. And I'm like, fuck this. Who the fuck is this guy? Like, I was so mad. After that, I never liked Hulk Hogan. Every time I had to go to my grandparents and Hulk Hogan's on again. By then, there was like they unified it to be the World Wrestling Federation or World whatever.
Till the Wildlife Fund took them out.
The Wildlife Fund took them
out? The World Wildlife Fund sued them, and they had to change their name.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Is that why they're the WWE now?
Yep.
That is so funny.
They were not. Yeah. They were allowed to call it the WWF World Wrestling Federation, but they weren't allowed to use WWF logo stuff. And then they did. So then the World Wildlife Federation sued them.
All these people wanting to donate to like giraffes and shit showing up at their wrestling shows. Like, what the hell is this? Well, where's the animals? Oh, well.
I went to what is that? Not Slapshot. Why do I always want to say Slapshot?
That's a hockey
What's
movie.
that yearly wrestling thing that they do?
WrestleMania?
Oh. WrestleMania. I went to a WrestleMania like 2018, 2019. I have a Rowdy Ronda Rousey shirt.
Yeah.
Just rotting away in my dresser. That was when she started losing at MMA, so she went to wrestling. You know that they mic the stage for when they slam on it, but if you're in the stands, you can't hear the commentary. You don't hear anything. So it is silence in the nosebleeds. It's just you and people next to you, and you just hear like a faraway thump.
I never thought
really
about
bizarre.
that. That's funny because it's the
very
commentary
strange.
that makes
I was
it
not
entertaining.
expecting that. Exactly.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, don't bother.
Have I told the Andre the Giant story about him with the guy on the set of Princess Bride? Have I told that already? I think I've told.
I think I told it during the episodes, but we could tell it again.
Oh no, we don't have to tell it again. I just love that he petted that man's head and said, "Don't worry, you'll be safe. I'll keep you safe." Is so soothing, and it's something I want.
Guy.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
A giant man to stroke your head and hold you.
Well, it's like as an adult, he's the size of what your dad would be back when you're 3 years old. So to have this dad-sized person petting you, I'm like, I would pay a giant to do that, to hug me lovingly and tell me I'm going to be okay.
Hulk Hogan claimed he killed Andre the Giant.
Hulk Hogan what?
He claimed he killed Andre the Giant. He claimed that Andre the Giant died from the body slam Hulk Hogan did to him. And I was asking Nate, like, well, because Hulk Hogan first he wanted to brag that Andre the Giant he body slammed a 700-pound man, and Andre the Giant did not weigh 700 pounds. But
no.
I was like, but Andre the Giant surely like. Andre the Giant allowed Hulk Hogan to body slam him because he
did the majority of the work there.
Well, it was staged. They were passing the torch. I mean, I've seen the thing on Netflix about what's his name. And so like it was all set up and staged. Why is he trying to take credit for it? Like it's a real thing.
Well, that was my thing. Because I asked that, I was like wrestling. If you're a good wrestler, right? The reason Ronda Rousey left the MMA to do wrestling is because they're not trying to hurt her there. Like it's easier on the body, right? So like if you did kill Andre the Giant, you'd be a bad wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
And and it really does seem like Hulk Hogan's brain was like he couldn't remember when it was supposed to be real and when it was supposed to be fake.
Well, it's
I could see
CTE
that.
like Chris Benoit.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought that, but Nate seems to think he's just an asshole who can't keep track of his lies.
It could also
Yeah.
be that.
There's
There's no reason
definitely
why it's
that.
not both.
It's probably both. Yeah,
Absolutely. All those headshots, plus
Well, I
a
think
bad
it's-
personality.
Bad personality, all the headshots. That guy
Hard
did
drug use.
a massive amount of drugs. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's the cocaine and God knows what else that he was.
The
doing
cocaine
besides
never
this.
affected him.
Syphilis, encephalopathy.
he said he took he would only ever do one line of cocaine, which that is a lot of cocaine. But he said he only ever did one line of
No
cocaine.
one ever just does one line of cocaine.
He only ever did one line, and it didn't affect him.
That's not.
That's what he says.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
amazing.
He took a puff of marijuana, but he didn't inhale.
Yep.
Yeah. I love that he's supposed to be so tough that drugs can't affect him. That's hilarious. Yeah, I did heroin. Didn't feel a thing. Still was able to drive my Cadillac. It's
Yeah.
so stupid.
I shoot up heroin every day. It doesn't affect me. I'm fine.
I just do it because it helps me
I don't
pee
even
better.
feel it.
Yeah. Stupid. I don't even remember the question that I asked Gertie. Whatever that
final-
question was.
Oh
statement.
no, we're so deep into
Oh, final
wrestling.
statements. Okay,
Yeah.
so Ben, final statements.
My final statement. I'm gonna say.
Oh God,
These
This
are
pregnant
bubbles.
pause.
These are bubbles you can feel in your throat. You know, Gertie says that like it's a bad thing, but I'm going to say that's just a testament to the strength of Topo Chico's bubbles. And it really is about the bubbles at the end of the day. Otherwise, we're just drinking water, you know? So I think it's about the bubbles. Topo Chico has the best bubbles, the smallest bubbles.
Trump again.
Dance
Yeah.
on your tongue and throat. A lot of people don't know this, but Topo Chico also has just a little bit of juice. People are talking about this. I don't know if you've heard.
And Mexico paid for it.
And
I don't know if you
Mexico literally paid for it.
Exactly. I'm going to make them put the bubbles in the Topo Chico. They're going to pay for it.
And so that's what I'm going to say. And I will add at the end, you know, full disclosure, it is a Coca-Cola product. So,
Fun to the Nazis.
Yeah. That's amazing. Okay, well, as host and judge, I have to decide. And as you were both talking, I'm having my own dialogue inside my mind, which is,
I'm not listening to you at all. I'm thinking about something completely different.
yeah, I'm thinking about being hugged by a giant man and having my hair pet. Tell me it's
That's
going to be
cute.
okay.
A better
Like, no one
team.
respects me at work. Dad, and then he's petting me. It's okay. You're with me.
Yeah.
You're
He
fine.
doesn't speak to his wife about this. He just imagines a very large man cradling him.
sometimes you want to be the little spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Gertie won't little or big spoon me. She refuses. So
I don't like to lay on my left side. Come over to the other side of the bed and I'll spoon you.
is it because you got a weaker kidney on that side, or what's it?
I just don't like it.
Okay, fine. So I was thinking, I love my wife. Give it to her. Give her a little, pep her up a little bit. Even though in reality you'll forget all about it as soon as we stop recording. And then I think, but was her heart into it this second time around of the same topic and the same discussion that we did months ago?
Endurance is a factor, yeah.
Endurance is a factor. And then I think, well, then there's Ben. Ben's not even drinking Topo Chico anymore. That was from last summer. Now he's drinking Death Water. Oh, he's got Perrier. He switched brands. Oh,
I asked Shy to get me a fizzy
Zero
one. I asked
loyalty.
Shy to get me a Topo Chico and they didn't have it, so she got me a Perrier.
Oh, that's so
Lord.
sweet. No, Shy was just like bubbly. I can
we
get you
should've-
bubbly. They don't have Topo Chico. I'll get bubbly. That's
After
She
two
did. The
episodes
important thing
of
is she
you-
didn't get bubbly. She got
Okay. Bubbly is the working man's life water, which is another thing. When we went to Italy, I've always hated flat water. I love carbonated water. And they would always say, do you want sparkling water or still? I'm like, still water? Like corpse water? Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about? So then now corpse water's out. I'll never drink it. I'm always drinking carbonated. But you should have looked Shy dead in the eye. Just like, don't break eye contact as you pour out the Perrier into the sink. It's like, I said Topo Chico.
It's your no more wire hangers moment.
Yeah, exactly. But so Ben has done this a second time. But he's still got, even though it's disingenuous because he's drinking Perrier now and Liquid Death, that he still has it in him to get excited, have a little passion when he's talking about it. So does that mean he wins? But then also, you've got this story about a ghost that comes back every Christmas, and it's ridiculous and it's stupid, and everyone should see it because it is really, really bad. You made me watch it. You made my sister watch it. It's terrible and it's funny. It. Yeah. So I'm going back and forth, and I think it settles on, since I was going to say that when I have the cup, I put candy in it with Gretchen tied to it, but then it was Ben's idea that a bunch of cryptid hunters steal Gretchen, which means the cup's gone, which means whoever wins the cup, it's up to them to make up a story about how they got the cup back. So I'm going to give it to Ben because he's the asshole that set up that situation.
I've got the perfect idea for a story.
Elton's damn it.
Elton's already working on it, Glenn. I had a feeling I might be winning this cup. So I sent Elton to Delaware on a prisoner exchange. That's right, a prisoner exchange. Because in the last delivery of Taylor ham we received, we actually snared us a Jersey Devil. And we're giving them to the cryptid hunters in exchange for Gretchen.
No! Why don't we do it?
I hate that Ben is better at this show than us. It drives me nuts.
I picked the Jersey Devil.
She's got the Jersey Devil on her.
Okay, then we can go. Okay, we'll go rescue the devil too. It'll be a double cross.
Oh, double cross. And then we have the Jersey Devil also attached to Gretchen in the cup. Perfect.
Constantly
that'll make it easier to fly it back and forth. She won't have to do the Amtrak anymore.
The Jersey Devil is a gentle lover, and yes, it flies. Perfect.
Yeah.
I meant to ask, when Gretchen was on the train, is there actually a smoking section, or did she just sit between the train cars like we talked about that one time?
I think she'd have to sit between the train cars.
She would have to if we're going by, real life rules, but I think by Gretchen rules, she can just, Darjeeling Limited style smoke on the train.
There's a cafe car.
Wes Anderson movie Smoke on the Train, you know?
You can get absolutely blitzed on an Amtrak if you want.
We want.
Absolutely.
We want, because I think there's an Amtrak that goes from Minneapolis to Chicago, and I want to go visit my kid. And we're like, fuck flying. Why don't we just take an Amtrak? It's like still 6 hours or something. It's the same as driving, but
you can
we
get
don't
up
have
and
to
walk around.
You can walk around, and you can get blitzed. You can get blitzed on the car. So
I would love to take a cross-country train.
No, do like the business class or whatever. Like pay the extra money. It's nice.
It's not that expensive.
Yeah.
It's like cheaper than getting basic seating on a plane. It's super cheap.
Yeah.
Cheaper than first class tickets on a plane, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Well, in any case, okay, well, Ben beat me to it. I was going to say Ben wins, and he already apparently knew because he's better at the show than I am, and he's already thought up a story because he already knew he was going to win. I don't like that Ben came on this show.
He's been backseat hosting this whole time.
He's pretty much been backseat. If anything, if I go back and listen to the episode, it's going to be like every horror movie where it's like, I heard him say this one thing, but also if you listen to it again with different context, it's like, oh my God, he was guiding me the entire time. Like a weird Svengali.
Usual suspects, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly, like usual suspects.
You realize too late. Yeah.
And now here I am, giving him the cup just as he orchestrated the entire time.
I love it.
All right, fine. Well, with that, thanks for listening to this show. I might not be back. What's the point? It's Ben's show now. He orchestrates who gets the cup, and it's always him.
I literally gave it to you when I was host.
Well, because you can't win the cup if you always have the cup. So yeah, at some point you got to give it away just to earn it back again.
I don't remember which episode it was, but you gave yourself the cup.
I did at one point. I was tired of not getting it.
It is true. Which one was that? Let me look at the Notion.
I don't know if you can pull that up in the Notion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 episodes in. If you look down,
that was the one. It was me versus Elton.
Route 80 versus the dictionary.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I would not have been able to tell you what those two were.
Ugh.
No, it was a different one. It was me and Elton. It was me versus Elton. And for whatever reason, you said neither of you get it. I get it.
I think it was.
You gave it to yourself.
Was it the Taylor Ham one?
It's probably the Taylor Ham one.
It might have been the Taylor Ham one.
Which is one more off if you look at the little list. 4 or 5. I don't know. Whatever. All right, fine. So thanks for listening to the show. Apparently, Ben wins again. So he's already got some idea about how to get the cup and Gretchen back. And we'll find out what the hell that is in the next time we do this. And that's it. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Again, you're just a simple little coddled boy. Never drank enough soda.
Never saw the sun.
Never saw the sun. You're not a little brown boy, are you?
Don't have the capacity.